Gemology Live, Gemology Live. New peak. This is live peak. I don't know if it's peak, but it's entertaining. It's entertaining for me. Hello everybody. Where do I begin? Where did I begin last? It is peak? Oh. Well, that's good to hear, I think. Where did I begin last time? I know I have I wanted to do some... You know what I'm going to do? I have plan to play some games after a little bit. I'll do maybe... I'm going to set a fucking timer. I'm going to set a timer for an hour. And we'll do exclusively episode discussion for an hour. And then after that, I'm going to play some games and then intermittently do more episode discussion. Because that's the fun part of last time I did this. I'll have to do dishes at work. Need something to listen to. I'm glad I can be that guy. I'm glad I can be the background, just discussion kind of guy, you know, podcast man. If Garnet had future vision, why is she so caught off guard by Pink Diamond reveal? I don't think future vision is like... She's not like omnipotent or omniscient. That's not a... It's not... I mean, it is magic. It's not infinitely powerful. I'm gonna draw some crystal gems while listening. Okay, I got the episode. If we want to go over the beach party, I don't know. There's not too much to talk about that I didn't cover in the actual video itself. J-Mac, how's it going? Unidated. I know a few of the names from last time. I wonder how many people have caught the... I'm not blank, at least not professionally. I love that. I'll say this, the whole... what do you call it? This whole series, it was very much inspired by the Overanalyzing Avatar series. And he did this thing. I didn't want to steal jokes verbatim because that's lame. That's cringe to steal stuff. He always did this thing where he's like, I'm no fucking like bridge doctor. Like if he's discussing a bridge, I wanted to come up with something like that. And I wanted to say like, well, I'm no fucking bridge construction engineer, man, at least not professionally. That's the joke. I'm glad it only took like maybe 3 times me making that joke for people to notice it. It's gonna go on forever. I'm probably gonna use it until the very final episode of all this. I am honest about Overanalyzing Avatar. I really like that series, and it's just something I wanted to try my hand at because I have so many, like... This is a show that I have seen almost as much of. I don't know how many times he's watched it, but I've watched this show at least like 5 or 6 times all the way through. I have no idea exactly. Of course, a handful of episodes I skip on rewatches because filler exists, and if you don't think filler exists, you're objectively wrong. I will say that. I will die on that hill. Hey James, a poke animation. Oh yeah, go vote. Go. What is it called? The The Poke, he made a series called Manware, and there's going to be this thing, part of the Jax Films. I think it's Jax Films, right? There's a credit the creator. It's going to be like showcased on his thing. James, can you explain it in the chat? Like, I can't. If you're still listening, of course. Please vote for a Poke animation. Yeah, can I pin this message? Yeah, I can. Whoops. I'll pin that for a while. Because I really love Manware. I love the new episode. I'm really glad to be James's friend and be able to, like, not that I've done like any amount of work on the show. I've given a little bit of input. It's a contest to find underrated creators. Manware got nominated for Creator of the Week. And you're in what, second place right now? It's pretty sick. Have any okay, I'm gonna derail after as soon as James answers my thing. Do I like glitches shows? What is that the Let me think. What is glitches? I'm looking that up. Am I doing an Avatar series after this one? No. There's another channel called Overanalyzing Avatar that I was the inspiration for Gemology. Carl, stupid. This germology is getting to my head. Yeah, I got like, you know those amoebas that you like stick your head underwater in those hot springs and it like gets into your brain and kills you. That's me for gemology. Why do I know that? What is glitches? I feel like I've seen. Oh, it's it's Digital Circus. Yeah, I like Digital Circus. I haven't kept up with it, but I will say this about Digital Circus. I hated the pilot. I thought the pilot was like there was no potential there. Like I didn't see it going anywhere because there was like they didn't leave anything open-ended. And it was like, oh, this is cool and all, but I don't think it's going to go anywhere. I think it will get picked up, but I don't see the show being any good. And then it came out and it was good. You got a few brain-eating parasites. Yeah, you got the not to get political or anything, but you got the RFK brain-eating tapeworm or whatever. What about the other shows? I haven't seen any of the other shows. I've only seen Digital Circus. I watched the one where they're in like the haunted basement or something like that. Okay, I do want to derail for a second. Any of you seen any of you like YouTube poop watchers? I know Carl is. Fucking this scene. There's a YouTube poop called Steven Juniverse. There's 3 of them, and this scene with Steven walking in. I've seen that fucking YouTube poop so many times. God damn it. I gotta mute the audio track on this so I don't accidentally get the whole stream copyright claimed. There's a fucking scene where he walks in, he's like, I've got bad news, guys. I'm Steven. I'm gonna find that. We're gonna watch it for just a little bit. I think it's the 3rd one. I think it. I gotta find it. This one, yes. We're gonna watch it real quick. Just to give you context what I'm thinking of. If it loads, what is going on?
I've got bad news, everyone. I'm Steven.
That's it. that's it. I've got bad news, everyone. I'm Steven. It's pretty funny. Analyzing Adventure Time would take forever. I agree. If I do end up making another series at the end of Gemology, I wanted to do Adventure Time if I have the energy to do that. How many episodes? List of Adventure Time episodes. Go to the Wikipedia page. I use the Wikipedia as like the most definitive fucking website for like lists of episodes, I feel. $283 11-minute segments. Jesus fucking Christ. And then there's of course the like other things and like Fiona and Cake and all that. And fucking what is this? Frog seasons? What is all this? Adventure Time shorts. How many spin-offs are there of Adventure Time? I feel like, I don't know how many of you watch Star Trek, but like right now on TV or like in general, there's just like so much Star Trek content. I know there's only one Star Trek show that I care about currently. But yeah, I don't know. What are my thoughts on Danny Mata's content? I have no idea who that is, so I have zero opinion. Have I seen Star Trek Lower Decks? It's pretty funny. I've seen none of it. I know it exists. The only Star Trek that's currently running that I really care about is Strange New Worlds, which there's only 2 seasons of that out, and each season is only 10 episodes. Star Trek and Star Wars are hand in hand right now with how much schlock is being pushed out. The thing is, the Star Wars side is more schlock, because they're definitely on that front. They're definitely pushing for more just fucking like money. I think Star Trek, they're actually trying to make something that's entertaining. What do I talk about? The Power Rangers transformation? Who's got the worst outfit? And why is it Pearl? Why does Pearl have the worst outfit of the 3? Companies dislike both art and spending money for stuff that's actually cool. There's this thing, it's not even a political opinion. This is like a fucking economic opinion. But I think public companies are way worse than private companies, because public companies have to appease shareholders, and private companies can just do whatever they want as long as they're staying afloat, like fucking Valve. If any of you are gamers out there, like Valve Software is the greatest gaming company because they don't have to appease shareholders and they can just do cool shit. Except they don't do cool shit because we're waiting for fucking 18 years for Half-Life 3. Pearl got the grandma stuff. Yeah, she has the those like old One Piece fucking, the only thing that would change it. You guys know the BioShock Infinite fucking swimsuits. Let me pull up a picture of that. These fucking ladies. I played BioShock Infinite long ago on stream. There we go. No. I don't want to accidentally, like, show fucking pornography of these people, but that would get me banned from Steam. Dude, Half-Life 3 is real this time. For real this time. I think it's going to be announced this year, honestly. But I said that last year. I said, oh, they're going to announce Half-Life 3 at the Game Awards. And then they didn't. I always have these shitty takes that I try to predict stuff and I'm almost always wrong. Amethyst and Garnet look hot. Pearl looks like she's just an 80s housewife and not... She looks more like a 50s housewife. With no fucking shoes on. Why are her feet so nasty looking? Like, it's... I mean, I get it's like fucking cartoon feet, but then Pearl has like Adventure Time hand feet. I don't know how to explain that. Amethyst green fanny pack is weird compared to everyone else's monochrome. I guess it is monochrome because it's all like, or dichromatic. Yeah, what is the fanny pack? What is she keeping in there? Snacks? Probably snacks. The longer I look at this image, the more I don't like how they're all in the same pose. Yeah, this animation in this episode, it wasn't bad. It was just kind of stiff. And I think this is kind of the good, like, I know they did a fucking Power Rangers thing for this reveal where they were like, oh, yeah, Garnet Ranger, Amethyst Ranger, and whatever. But yeah, it fell flat in my opinion because I said it in the episode, I wasn't really a Power Rangers watcher. You don't like Garnets? I like Garnets. It's a cool design. I like that she kept the star motif on the top and neither of them did. What kind of sauce is that? Is that pink sauce? Is that the pink sauce? Do you guys hear we might get a Steven Universe prequel? Aquapines, welcome. Where did you hear that? I'm curious. Is that related to the 25th anniversary of Cartoon Network Studios? That they're all the fucking creators are getting together on a panel? You hate season 1 Garnet design. I kind of half agree with that. Where is she? I think having them reform and get new designs was kind of a cool idea because then if they, like, you know, Pearl's design was real shitty at the beginning, especially before the pilot. Before the pilot, it looked really weird. Round Table spitting bullshit. Oh yeah, fucking Round Table. That's the one thing I'll die on the hill is that the Round Table is it's all clickbait. It's all clickbait. Fucking. I know people aren't gonna like me saying that because I know a lot of people who watch my channel also watch their channel. I don't like the Round Table. In her new design, she became more blue to allude that she's a fusion. Basically, any a lot of the cartoon focused what do you call it? The cartoon focused YouTubers that I used to watch as a kid, I have mostly stopped watching and I've moved on to different ones. Like one that I really enjoyed when I was a kid, of course, was fucking Rebel Taxi, and he did all these like top 10 lists, and I learned about a lot of different shows from his videos. But what do you call it? It's I don't know. It's just been less and less interesting. One cartoon YouTuber that I watch that I can even imagine that I can think of is LS Mark, who does like different things. He talked about like the Family Guy Lost Pilot reveal, which wasn't even that big of a deal. It doesn't hit the same no more. You're right. Yeah. Also, there's like no good cartoons to talk about other than anime. I gotta watch some what do you call it? You don't like LS Mark? He's just you don't like the Irishman, Carl, or are you racist toward Irishmen? What? Why? It's very much the kind of like put on. Okay, it is just a hatred toward the Irish. You know, Pearl hates the Irish, right? That was an episode that they didn't rerun of Steven Universe. Did you see the cartoon he made? Yeah, I didn't watch the full thing. It didn't look, I don't know. It didn't look interesting to me. Maybe it's just the style. He's very much a background noise character, but in terms of like other background noise cartoon people, I think he's my go-to. I used to watch a little bit of a Saber Spark, but I think his video style is just not my kind of thing. Would I watch a Steven Universe anime? Probably. Didn't they do a fucking Powerpuff Girls anime? Like, did they get was that a thing? Am I thinking of the wrong show? They fucking did Powerpuff Girls Z, and it apparently was shit. Oh, and of course the first video that I see about it is the fucking Saber Spark video. I'm gonna just talk shit and burn bridges about everybody on here. No. It had several seasons? Wait, I'm gonna look into this a little bit more. I'm gonna go on IMDb. I feel Powerpuff Girls is like the perfect show to become an anime, right? Several seasons. It had one season. It had 52 episodes, though. That's... The openings and endings were great. I'm like afraid to play music. You know what I'm gonna do? Because I wanted to play just a little bit of fucking Animal Crossing. I'm just going to boot the game up and... you know what? I'm not going to do that. I'm going to play some music because the background, it's like too eerily silent. Soundtracks. What? I have a bunch of game soundtracks that I could play. I'm going to play, you know what? Fucking FTL. Anyone have ever played FTL? I like this one. It's kind of lo-fi. I could play the like lo-fi beats to relax / study to. FTL is a really good game if you like roguelikes. The collab we all want is with overanalyzing Avatar. Whatever it might be. Yeah. I don't know what I could talk about because he's covered his shows and I don't believe he's seen Steven Universe and I've never talked to him before. I don't fucking know. Someone thought I was gay for watching Steven Universe. I mean, there's nothing wrong with being gay. What's wrong with watching cartoon for children and being gay? Not that those go hand in hand. I mean, they can. This is loud. Hold on. Actually, you know what? I'm just turning it down on my own. How's the music? Is it too loud? Is it the right volume? They were right. Shut up. Don't bully my new viewers, Carl. Have you seen Land of the Lustrous? No, I don't know what that is. Steven Juniverse? I already played a little bit of that. I started these streams like expecting to do something related to the show. Also, this shot, I hate this shot because look at how much fucking headroom he gets. I mean, of course, his hair. Music fine? Okay, cool. I got a lot of game soundtracks because when you buy a game soundtrack on Steam, they give you the fucking raw files. Not the raw files, but like actual MP3s or FLACs to use in... that I can use in videos. So when I did like reviews and stuff, I would just use fucking game soundtracks because they were always like they wouldn't get claimed on YouTube 90% of the time. Why is his hair like that? I think it's supposed to be pizza shaped, or it's just like his hairnet making it do that. Pizza Steve shaped. Kofi is pretty much a background townie, like a filler character. Like I called Nanafois a filler character, and I kind of stand by it because even the fucking like mayor arc, like that's all filler shit in my eyes, at least. She's a funny, like, cool townie background character. I think she's one of the better townie characters, but I don't know. Maybe it's supposed to look like a fish fin? It's possible. I also don't like Kiki's hair. Look at how fucked up it looks. Why is her head like on this half, but her hair is like way on this half? I don't get it. The whole show is filler. Yeah, you don't need to watch Steven Universe. It doesn't actually matter to the whole universe. The whole fucking cosmic... the uncaring cruelty of the universe. The Steven universe. Whoa. Only the Ronaldo episodes matter to the lore. That's like half true. You could watch the Keep Each City Weird and get 90% of the show's story. You can skip the whole show and go to future, and then you can skip future as well. The shading is cool because they're like, wait, if I go back. Okay, it's just the fact that it's a fireball. I thought it had changed a little bit. I think Amethyst would be on life support if she wasn't a gem, just from all the, like, shit she gets into. Like, from getting beat up and or, like, eating fucking dirty, disgusting, rotten food. Like, rancid food. She would do every drug. I think she has done every drug. If Steven Universe was an Adult Swim show, Amethyst would be drinking constantly. I guarantee it. Like, every shot, she'd have a fucking beer can. Or, like, a whole wine bottle. She'd drink the wine and then just, like, crunch on the bottle. She had a moldy burrito one episode so bad her immune systemless anatomy gagged. Yes, that would have fucking killed someone just by touching it. Vidalia introduced her to the concept. I feel like Vidalia was definitely like a crack addict at one point. Before meeting, before having her child, a sour cream. If it weren't for Connie, Steven would be gay as hell. I can see that. Oh yeah, you gotta get every ibuprofen would fix your headache under a minute. You gotta drink 10 5-hour energies for 50 consecutive hours of energy. Vidalia gives me more of a slightly more of a heroin user vibe. Yeah. I think the paleness and the skinniness, like, she's real thin and she's real pale. I can see that. It's a potion. Yeah, it's a fucking anti-sleep potion. Something tells me sour cream was an accident. Absolutely. Abso-fucking-lutely he was. Let me see Pearl on caffeine. Just gotta get a little doped up. Just a little bit doped up. I forgot to get... I said last episode... or last stream I would get alcohol. This time I got caffeine. I'm drinking a fucking a Monster, because I haven't had a Monster in forever. Which is in this 160. Onion is not a human. I don't know what he is. I don't know what I mean. If you watch the episode on Patreon for Rose's Room, I had some things to say about Onion. I'll wait for the episode to come out on YouTube. Next stream, you'll bring a bottle of vodka. You'll fly all the way over here and bring me some vodka. You're drinking enough for the both of us. Thank you, J-Mac. Sour cream was an accident. Onion was a mistake. I like that. I think the whole, I do want to say the whole, in this episode, the whole Amethyst turning into a ball is so pointless. They just, I mean, they had a ball. Why do you need Amethyst to be a ball? Just so she could do something? She doesn't do anything. She just turns into a ball. I would turn it into a ball if I could, yes. But not in a deadly, dire situation. They made her a ball for the DeviantArt fans. I don't even want to think about that. They did make her also... They did make her inflate with the fucking cloud in that one episode. The one where Pearl dies. What is it? So, not Sword of the Sword. Fucking Steven the Sword Fighter. It was something sword. Amethyst is a more powerful ball. She didn't in one episode she fucking cracked her gem just by falling like what do you call it? Just like falling off the fucking cliff. And here Garnet smashed her down as hard as she could. Like gem first, by the way. Gem first. They made her into a ball so she'd be easier to animate. You love the use of Blender for editing. It is crazy. Isn't it funny that the gems could jump super high in the first season, but then they forgot? They didn't really... Not really. Like, they didn't forget... Because they did it in... What do you call it? What's the one episode Steven floats? I was going to say, what's the episode where Steven floats? It's Steven floats. They don't do a lot of jumping. There's not a lot of, like, use for jumping. Especially if you can't float. Also, they jump in this episode, and I don't know why. It's just kind of goofy. I've used it for editing videos before, and it sucked 10 out of 10. I agree it sucks, but I've developed the muscle memory for editing with it, and for these videos, it's fine. It has zero effects. If I learned shaders and stuff, I'd be able to do crazy fucking video effects with shaders, but I don't know barely anything about shaders. I've written like one shader in Blender. What else? What else? What did I, like, leave out in this episode? There was nothing... I don't know. I said this... Oh, Pearl does this thing. I didn't mention this, but it's such a nothing moment that I just didn't mention it. It's like, oh, haha, Pearl did, like, holograms, but... This is the only scene that it's in. I don't know. Totally not a filler episode, yeah. I said it's a net zero. We started and ended at the exact same place with this episode, so that's my filler qualifier. Her holograms have faces now? Yeah, it's weird. This episode is kind of nothing. Yeah, I agree. Nothing was revealed, nothing was, lost, nothing was gained. It's filler. How'd she make them so fast? 'Cause she's magic. And it's a, a montage, so everything happens fast. You don't even remember the whole scene? I'll play it a little bit. It's some fucking Naruto shit. It doesn't even come out of her gem. That's weird. They just copy and pasted this drawing and then drew the face different. That's really obnoxious, I think. Continuity doesn't matter in this episode because it's filler. Oh, I don't know. It does matter because apparently the whole show is canon except Say Uncle. Forgot the pufferfish gem existed until future. Yeah, the pufferfish is weird because it's not even a fish. It has fish lips, but that's it. It's just round. It's round and has spikes. Like, that's a hedgehog. Or a porcupine. What other animals have spikes? Oh, I like this frame. Hold on. Yeah. Wait, this one. Yeah. Say Uncle is canon. Well, that's when Steven learns to use his shield, so it has to be canon. Echidna. Any size continuity in Steven Universe is fucking not there. Also, the FTL music is pretty good for this shit. I'm hoping you guys can still hear it. It's canon because they are all just very high. Someone, like, dumped LSD into the Beach City water tower. They didn't start hallucinating Uncle Grandpa because Uncle Grandpa is real, and he's all of everyone in the world's uncle and grandpa. You can't comment there because you're kind of banned from the YouTube comment section. Looking forward to the Bismuth chapter. I am also excited for that one because... That's the first half-hour episode, right? Only Amethyst would get high from LSD? I disagree. I think you'd get high, not intentionally, of course. Like, your water would be laced with it, so they would all be fucking tripping balls because none of them realized that they just ingested a dab of acid. A tab of acid? I don't fucking do LSD. I don't know the words. The townies would be tripping. Yeah. Also, Uncle Grandpa would be tripping because he's the one who he's the one who put it in the water supply. The Bismuth episode had a chibi commercial break. You're right. I forgot about that. That's so strange. Carl, have you done acid? Genuine question. I don't know. I don't know. I know you partake in the green, but what about the acid? Back on the drugs thing? Yeah. You would try it? I probably someday, if it was in like a safe condition and I was in like a comfy fucking spot. Maybe. Don't take anything he says seriously. Yeah, he's probably tripping balls. I'm not real. But the bugs under your skin are. Get them out. Claw them out. There's bugs under your skin. You gotta get them out. You gotta scratch them. You gotta scratch them out. You gotta get rid of them. There are bugs under your skin. Get them out. What games will I play later? I was thinking just Animal Crossing. That's just something I can do chill and read chat. The bugs belong there. No, they're under your skin. Get them out. I'm thinking Animal Crossing. Spoiler alert, I emulate that game because I like to have it on my PC and not on my Switch. Also, my Switch is never charged. I emulate it just for convenience. I have a copy. If Nintendo gets in the fucking chat and is like, oh, you can't do that, I'll just show them my cartridge. I should play a good game like Suicide Squad. No thanks. There are bugs under your skin. Oh yeah, I'm gonna play Animal Crossing. Yeah, this stream chat is like a fucking pendulum back and forth. Think of small, struggling indie company, Nintendo. Oh no! Is video making my job? No, I work as a... I work at an elementary school as support for kids with special needs. That's my full-time job, but for the summer, I'm probably just going to be doing this for the whole thing. I do not work at Walmart. I worked at a fucking Casey's. If any of you are from the Midwest and know about Casey's, I worked at one of those for like half a year. Alongside my full-time job at the school. Does that mean more frequent uploads during the summer? No, I'm gonna enjoy my summer most of the time and not... I'm gonna actually take time to relax alongside making regular videos. Probably more streams, though. Still cherish my Overdrive cup. Yeah, I have mine right behind me. I think it showed up in the last stream when I had the camera on. I'm not a Walmart worker, at least not professionally. I also substitute teach. I have a substitute teaching, not license, but authorization. So I've done that on occasion. I did it twice last month. Also, Gen Ed scares me. Like, doing a full Gen Ed, what do you call it? Is teaching fun? It depends on the day, usually. How did the not professionally joke even start? I explained it earlier in the stream, but I watch Overanalyzing Avatar. That's like the main basis toward a lot. Like, the reason I started Gemology is like, oh, I wanted to do that with a different show. And he always did this joke where he said, I'm no fucking blank doctor. And then talk about something where he's like, I don't, like, just like whatever doctor. And I decided, well, I need something like that, but I'm not going to copy it verbatim. I'm not a special ed teacher, at least not professionally. Just a substitute one. I also don't raise ducks professionally, but I do have ducks, so I am a little bit of an expert. A little bit. Okay, in another like 10 minutes, I'm gonna boot up a video game. Alright, actually, I'm gonna do a poll. Do we want to do fucking... Do we want to do Animal Crossing or Minecraft? Because I've been playing this modded Minecraft that I could do. Yes, not yes or no. Okay, start poll. Here we go. Vote on your phones now. A lot of Minecraft. A lot of Minecraft. Okay, I can boot that up. What mod is it? It's a bunch of mods my friend threw together. It's like Create and Tinker's Construct and like a bunch of Mechanism, which I haven't messed with yet, but Create is cool. Kill Lapis in Minecraft. Mince Raft. Did I watch the Minecraft movie? No. The Gapecraft movie? Not yet. I'll get to it at some point. Okay, it looks like Minecraft won, so I'm gonna boot that up, but in just a little bit. I will need to BRB for a bathroom break. Also, this music got way intense. Let's see this. How did this animation go? A work print of Minecraft leaked with unfinished animation and everything. I want to watch that version. Bathroom break approaching. Yeah, it's making me like, because I drank that Monster. I'm still drinking it a little bit. Oh yeah, I said it last stream, but my pooping website is back. When I go take a big dump and I need something to do, I always go on 4chan, and it was down, but now it's back. I went on there for funny memes, and I think I'm gonna not anymore. Like having the 2 weeks or whatever off. My what? Yeah, my pooping website. Everyone knows. Everyone has one, or an app, or whatever, or a game. Don't tell me you go into the bathroom and don't pull your phone out. If you have to be like a psychopath to not do that. Why is poop a topic? Poop is always a topic. It's always there. Everyone does it. Everyone poops. Morgan Freeman said it himself. I'm sick of this music. This is too intense for me. Did I play this one already? I don't know. Anyway, we're gonna play, let's see. I need a different soundtrack. What soundtrack? Could do Stardew Valley. Factorio. I don't have a ton. I need to get more of these. Kevin MacLeod. No thanks. Play Minecraft with Terraria music. That would break me. My phone went off. I got the, what do you call it? I got the goddamn Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild pickup sound effect as my phone. Play Minecraft story mode. Can you even get Minecraft story mode anymore with the, what do you call it? Okay, I'm gonna switch to Stardew Valley music. I like Stardew Valley. Anyway, I'm gonna hit the BRB. I'm gonna use the bathroom. I'll be back and I'll be playing some Mince Raft. I'll just kind of go over the world that I was working on. So I'll hit the BRB now. I will be right back. Damn, girl, you're frying chicken in there? You're not gonna steal my channel. I have two-factor authentication. Grandpa's theme? No, this is like baby music. I don't need baby music. Okay, I'm turning the Stardew Valley music off for now. I'll just crank the Minecraft music when it comes on. I'm gonna boot this up. I will, if anyone has questions about the episode and stuff, I will do, what you call it. I will just switch back and forth between Blender and all that. Is Java running in the background? Hold on, that's the first thing I gotta check, because my computer has this issue where... Oh, yeah, it was. Okay. I closed the game, and then it doesn't close. Set a goal for this Minecraft stream. What like an in-game goal? I could do a money goal. Give me 10 super chats to make before I make the next Gemology. I will only do Gemology next episode if I get 10 super chats. No, it's a joke. That's joke. If people don't get joke. Lapis came back after stealing Peridot's home and destroyed it, just saying, hey. Yeah, it's kind of shit. Peridot should be fucking pissed. I hate the fact that so much like character shit happened off screen in that show. Where the hell? Why can't I find? Okay, there we go. I'm gonna go multiplayer. Actually, I'm gonna hide this real quick so you don't see. It'll take a bit because the server's this. What do you mean? Okay, I have to restart the fucking game. Minecraft, why must you be like this? I'll switch to this for now. What do we want to look at? What do we want to look at? Them looking at a fucking magazine. Stevani on the cover of a magazine. That's Stevani. I'm not hallucinating that, right? Have I seen those Toon Snooper videos about gem placements? Yeah, I had them on as background noise. It looks like if she fused with one of the Fish Stew Pizza daughters. Yeah, it's weird. Okay, I'm waiting for the server. The server doesn't actually run until someone tries to join it. So I'm waiting for it to start before I switch over because it's, what do you call it? It shows the fucking IP address and I don't want people joining because it's supposed to be private. I think the hair is not long enough. Yeah. What if Connie got a haircut? What if she got cut really, really short? Like both Steven and Connie got it cut real short, and then they fused, and then Stevani's hair would be like kind of just medium long like this one. I think Stevani's a terrible name. I think I heard someone say this. I don't know. I can't remember when someone said this. Oh, it was someone I know. Said, okay, game has started. Hold on. There we go. I'm gonna turn the music on. I have the music turned down so I can have fucking. We're just nice 69%. Nice. What you call it? Someone pointed out that if you combine Steven and Connie's names, it would either be Stevani or Kevin. So I think that's why Kevin exists. What are some episodes I'm most excited for? I said it last stream, but I'm really excited for Mirror Gem and Ocean Gem because that's when shit like really kicks off. Okay, create mod. Yes, I'll do a little bit of show off. I didn't build that windmill, but I'll say I have friends Jack and Ashton are ones who play on this. He built this. It just runs this smasher thing. I think it also runs into his house and has like power some shit in there. I made this thing. I spent like the last week or so making this big ass fucking vending machine. This is kind of a cool mechanism. I'll talk to Borngus to order an item. I need some honeyed apples. I'll get 10 of those, and then I just hit the button, and then you can see the mechanism running, and then there we go. Get some honeyed apples. Except I don't need them, so I'll put them back in the machine. Oh shit! I just put all of my fucking items in there. God damn it! What did I have? I had like a few blocks of wood. These shafts. Shit, dude. Shit, dude. Did I have any chains? I had all those emeralds. Those are mine. Coneven was a popular altercation that I heard from people. Altercation or alteration? Yeah, Coneven is strange. Borngus is the dog. Yeah, Borngus. I got fucked. I know. I got my... what did I have? I could just go back in the stream, but I can't be bothered. Oh, is that my wrench? No, I have a wrench. Wait, whose wrench is that? That ended up in the machine. Huh. Okay, anyway, if I need something and I don't realize I have it. Okay, so this village isn't even my base. I have a different base, and it's not very creative looking. I gotta sleep real quick so I don't get killed by it. That's my wrench, bro. Why do you have it?
Dude, that's my wrench. Why do you have my wrench, dude?
I'm gonna go take this. Actually, I'll take a little walk. Let's just take a little walk. Instead of taking the waystone, I'm gonna go for a little walkie, see? People are using Happy Gas's build for carousel and elevator. Yeah, I saw that. That's cool. You could do like a crane with fucking ghasts. Also, I have the distant horizons. Oh, I don't have my spyglass. Is that in the machine? Let me go find that real quick.
You know who else plays the create mod?
I can't do a Muscle Man voice right now. Is there a spyglass in here? I can just search it. Whoops, not soy glass. No, I don't have one. Okay, that's back at my base, I think. But I have the distant horizons mod, so like these mountains aren't actually part of the render distance, but you can still see them because it's cool. I'll do a little walk and I'll just look at chat while I can do that. We'll follow the train track. I laid all this rail so I could eventually have train between my base and this village. They're like 1,000 blocks away. You broke your throat being Mr. Krabs in VR. I need to practice my Mr. Krabs voice. I wish I could do one. Oh, this is ugly. Oh! I don't want to fight him. I don't need him right now. Wait. Where was I going with this? Oh, this was going to a fucking... My phone's going off. I'm putting my phone on silent. Brother thinks you sound like Zach Hadel when I'm sick. That's, I put my phone on silent. Anyway. I could kind of do a Zach Hadel voice. What? Wait. It's hard because you have to have a deviated septum to do that, like, perfectly. Aw, nice. It's raining. I can always do you kiss. Wait, fuck. I was gonna do the you kiss your dad on the mouth, but I don't have the fucking phlegm to do it right now. I forgot how much like shit I left on the rail when I was building it. Are ender pearls located in the enderman's... What? I don't want to... In his crotch? Ender balls? What if it's in his throat, like a clam? Like how a clam intakes all this, like, salt and has this, like, slime that hardens around the grain of sand. So an enderman just has, like, a pearl in his throat. He has wisdom teeth pearls. That's why only some of them drop it, because some of them had them surgically removed, or some of them, their wisdom teeth just grows normally. Grow normally, rather. I don't know if you can hear my computer when this game runs. For whatever reason, Minecraft is so, like, resource intensive. Tonsil stone pearls. Ah. Makes sense. Give us the Minecraft World Tour. That's what I'm doing. I'm just walking there so you can see all the nothing between the village and my base. Can't tell if it's the Minecraft rain or my computer. Oh yeah, it's probably the rain. I don't think my microphone is loud enough right now that you could hear the fans, but my computer's all the way on the floor, so I hope you can't hear it. Give us the Total Drama World Tour. Yes! Yes! What was the best season of Total Drama? I've only seen maybe 2 all the way through. The first one, of course, and Action. World Tour was the best. What is this stuff? Osmium ore. Okay. Do I have a saddle? No, I don't. Revenge of the Island was the greatest of all time? Okay. Someday I'll watch the rest of that show, but I'm content currently with just having seen the first season. Also, that is a show filled with shippers. Goddamn. That show was built for shipping characters, I think. There's no avoiding it. It's like, it's literally teenage drama, the cartoon. Like, of course there's gonna be shipping. Fuck Minecraft, let's go on a Total Drama World Tour, yes. We're just going on a railroad tour right now. I don't have a real train to use, so we're going... Oh, shit. Yeah, I'm gonna do the torch thing. I don't have a fucking... I'm gonna use this torch, then. Shit. I did that wrong. There's only one... Okay, fuck. Whatever, fuck it. I'm gonna clear this out a little bit. Oh, I uncovered some iron. I remember making fun of my friend. I had a friend named Owen. He was a real skinny guy. Like, in real life, we were kids, and then Total Drama came out, and I was like, oh, there's a character called Owen, and he's, like, fat. He's, like, a fat ass. And I made fun of that character, but also my friend at the same time. Not that I didn't like him. He was my fucking next-door neighbor. And then Owen, in Total Drama, ended up winning, so... Do you think that leaked? Do you think that was like a thing ever that, what do you call it? That it like leaked who was gonna fucking win Total Drama? Do you think anyone cared when it was airing initially? Because I know people care about that show now, for some reason. But I don't know. I wasn't on the internet. I was too young when that show was coming out. Every season had 2 endings. You could vote on who would win. Whoa, I didn't know that. Okay, here's my base. Not as impressive as I got my windmill up there. There's barely any internet when it aired. Yeah, these were the warp stones. Yeah, it's not much of a base. It's I don't even have anything. But yeah, let's use the elevator. I bet the YouTube bitrate really likes this rain. There we go. My factory. I realize I switched to Minecraft instead of Steven Universe discussion, and now people left. People ended up leaving. Okay. This is factory. I don't know how to explain half this shit because I barely know how it works. This is the machine that you... Wait. This machine is... It's the washing machine that's... It makes melee players scared. And then this is the machine that sets you on fire. Yeah. This is the crusher and crushinator. You put I'll put like stone in here and it'll crush it. And then it puts it into this chest, and I crushed a bunch of like gravel and fucking sand and shit in there. This one is also a crusher, but it's shit. This one is the infinite blocks machine. It makes infinite blocks that I can use. This is the machine that's turned off because I'm done with it. This makes rails. I used all those rails and currently don't need any more. Does the machine turn worms into centipedes? No. I do know what that video is, though. It's a classic. Where's the cool machine? Oh, the cool machine. I have another, like, vault. The cool machine is all the frogs placed around here. Oh, this is a cool machine, actually. I can, like, hook onto this fucking thing and ride it. Yeah, it's fun. It's like a zip line. Oh, shit. Ow. Ugh. And then I have another little elevator to get up to my base. I love elevators in this mod. It's cool. Oh, and all the power. Let's look at all the power, where it comes from. Because I got this one big old shaft. I got this big fucking... This is kind of a... the goofy-looking windmill thing in Steven Universe, the movie. It's just a big fucking sail. But I also have all this power up here. I can't get to it. All this shit. All these water wheels. That's where my power comes from. And then it goes down this shaft. I got the big shaft, man. I'm gonna get, like, whacked off by this thing. I'm gonna whack off my shaft. Ah! Yeah. Maybe I should stop talking. You know? Maybe some days it's good to just not talk. We're gonna send... This is the cool machine. I got Dumpy here. Dumpy dumps things. He dumps them into the storage vault down at the bottom there. And it goes on the package, and it goes down there. Source Master and the Cool Factory. Stop whacking off on stream. No, I'm not going to have a DSP moment. I need my spyglass back. I haven't had my spyglass. Where did I place that? There it is. Give me that spyglass. And then this little dog who's unnamed, unfortunately, he's the guy who I order all my shit from. Here's the spyglass coming up. And the frog takes it, and then it's in the chest. It's cool shit. Is this an underground kindergarten? It could be. I need my hole. Let's make a hole. What's that one meme where it's like, this hole was made for me? It's my hole. This one was made for me. Let's make one of those, just to have one. What is that from? I always thought it was weird that gems only generated through a substance, not literally mined. Whole stream. This is going to be the rest of the stream, is just me occupying this hole. It's me-sized. Oh, wait, you want to see something cool in the create mod again? Okay, I'm going to doff my armor. Also made this skin when I was fucking, like, 12. I've been using it since. Okay. I gotta go back up to my thing. Get off the thing real quick. We gotta order cardboard armor. My fucking sticky note that was stuck to my monitor just fell off. The official Source Master skin. Aren't bismuths able to be man-made? Yeah, bismuth crystals are all man-made, basically. You can of course, like, refine bismuth metal. Oh, I have the backpacks, too. I have so much fucking, like, wood in my backpack. I don't know why. You have to make bismuth crystals, like a cardboard armor. Let's look at it. I got the cape. But then you can do this shit. You turn into a box. Yeah! And then you're in box mode. Wait, if I do this? Oh, hell yeah. We're in Metal Gear Solid box mode. Bismuth crystals are the coolest thing. I have one. I don't remember where it is. I do have, like, a little tiny one somewhere. Amethyst ball form. Yeah, this is Source Master box form. This is also in multiplayer when you have box and you're like crouched like this, it hides your name entirely, so you could just like be behind, like I could be hiding fucking behind this here, and like someone could come up the elevator and just not see me, and they would never see me. Kind of neat, kind of cool. We've come full circle. Indeed. I can't walk on this thing. Okay, I'm Did I see your message? Lion walks on water again in escapism. Yeah, everyone told me that I had this like bad take that what do you call it? Fucking everyone decided to tell me that I was wrong about the lion thing, which I was, admittedly. I don't know what I was on when I wrote that. And I was like insistent that lion doesn't walk on water. It just doesn't happen often enough that I remembered. That's yeah. We got a lot of dumpy frogs, too. Love the one fan comic where Lars walks on water, where he's, like, looking down at his phone and, doesn't realize where he's going, and he's, like, halfway out into the ocean.
Crush.
Oh yeah, I can show you how I operate the factory. Like, I want to crush some fucking stone into gravel. That one? Yeah, I know exactly the one. Okay, so I talked to Wolfman. We gotta get some... We gotta crush, so I gotta send it to Crush. The turtle from Nemo. Okay, I'm just gonna send all of this cobblestone to Crush. Is it loud? Is the Minecraft music too loud? I hope not. You would eat a gem? Abigail behavior? Is that a Stardew Valley reference? I appreciate it. Okay, so wait, I'm gonna do that again because I did it and then I was reading chat. Okay, so you hit that. And then you can see that package goes and gets eaten by Crush Frog. If I want to send the gravel to get washed... Oh, wait, I sent the gravel there. It's going to make sand. Okay, I want to send the sand. I want to send, like, 500 sand to get washed. Wash. To turn into clay. So I hit that and I send it. And then you can watch the package come out. And it goes and gets... It gets sucked into the wash frog, and then now it's going on the wash belt. I can watch it, and it'll turn into clay. If two paradots fuse, do they get bigger or smaller? That is... I mean, bigger, obviously, but it's funny. Very funny. Also, that frog is the incinerator frog. They get bigger because the fusion's height is like the combined height or whatever. And then some. It's like greater than the sum of their parts, as fusions are. Okay, I'm also going to send some of the clay to get blasted. So I'm going to send this clay... Oops. To blast. Whoop. Blast. And then it'll get blasted into bricks. Or destroyed. I don't remember what happens. Why would Peridot get smaller? Yeah. Her smallness is multiplied. You wanted Lapis to get shattered at some point. Yeah, I think Lapis should have been shattered. I'm gonna say it because everyone's thinking it that Lapis got shafted, and her character kind of sucks after a certain point. She's just not entertaining. I mean, Peridot definitely got shafted. Multiplying two fractions. Oh, yeah. Okay, I'm going to put the... Multiplying two fractions just makes a smaller fraction. Also, I have a big tree. I don't remember why I planted this big-ass tree. Oh, yeah, I have a, whatchamacallit? A, city. An ancient city over there that I haven't explored yet. Because I'm scared of the warden. Lapis and Peridot literally do nothing after Season 3. Yes. Yes, exactly. They gave no time for... I've heard people say, like, oh, Lapis is so cool because she's, like, damaged and whatever. But she doesn't really do anything to earn anyone's, like, to earn whatever, like, coolness that she's supposed to have. Where she comes out during the diamond fight and she's like, I've felt worse. And it's like, well, when? Yeah, none of that was on screen, so why should I care? I feel, yeah. What are these zombies doing here? Get out of here. Season 4 felt filler until the very end of it. What was... Okay, I have to look at, like, the Season 4 list real quick, because I... Let me... Is that, like, just the, zoo? Like, that's the only arc that really does anything? Oh yeah, season 4 is like the lowest point in the series. Yeah, the zoo arc is fucking the only... Oh, wait. Let's take a look at this. We're gonna look at this real quick. Season 4 has some of the worst episodes in the whole series. We got okay, Mindful Education is good. Future Boy Zoltron is terrible. Onion Gang is terrible. I really didn't like Gem Harvest. I thought it was very, very nothing. It's kind of just... They made a half-hour episode for basically nothing. The new Crystal Gems was fun, but it could have been way more interesting. Rocknaldo, possibly the worst episode in the show. Tiger Philanthropist, probably the most forgettable episode in the show. And then the good stuff starts up again. Yeah, worst season just by the number of episodes. The number of bad episodes. Wait, Peridot X Marty. Why? They're perfect for each other. Forgot Lion 4 was in season 4. Yeah, why are all like the Lion trilogy is in season 1, and then Lion 4 is like way late into the season. Oh, so here's this. Season 4 was initially ordered as a set of 26 half hours. So season... Oh wait, no, these were ordered together. I misread this the first time I read it. I thought season 4 was supposed to be as long as season 1, but it got cut short. If I ever said that in like Discord or whatever, I'm wrong. Future Boy Zoltron. That one just leaves a bad taste in my mouth because it's... If anyone tries to argue that Steven Universe doesn't have filler, show them this shit. Because holy goddamn. What a waste of time. I'll probably say that same thing when I end up covering that episode in Gemology, is that Future Boy Zoltron is like the biggest waste of time in the show. That's a question for your doctor. That is the only funny part of that episode. Season 5 has really good moments. Yeah, okay. The trial is... Where is it? Yeah. Season 5 has, like, banger after banger. Except for Sadie Killer and fucking Kevin Party and goddamn dumb bullshit. Yeah. Also, Dewey Wins is kind of like a spitting in the face of everyone who's like Wait, it's more of a, I'll probably have better things to say about it when I get to that episode, but when these were airing, notice that these all aired on the same day, and then there was like this huge like half-year hiatus between the last episode and Dewey wins. And then so people are waiting when the show is airing. Everyone was waiting for it to come out. Everyone was like anticipating new cool shit. And then you get Dewey wins after 6 months. Doesn't that just feel bad? Doesn't that just feel like you got scammed? And Gemcation. I hated the release schedule when I watched the show as it was airing. It sucked. Steven and Connie start fighting, and then Steven goes, let's hang out with Mr. Dewey. Mayor Dewey, but now he's Mr. Dewey because he didn't win the election. He dropped out. Anyway. I don't know if I had any plan in Minecraft. Someone said set a goal. I didn't have a good goal in mind. I could build something. Wait. I can use this. Okay, Nature's Compass. What biome should I look for? Actually, I want to find a Badlands. I think that would be fun. 4,000 blocks away. Okay, we're going to go up to the surface real quick. Connie taking Lion in Season 5 was bitchy. Yes. I agree with that. Someone pointed out. I think it was my friend Kane, who's been on a video of mine before, that imagine getting in an argument like you're a fucking, you have a dog. Like this, imagine this in real life, is that you own a dog and you have a girlfriend and you get in an argument with your girlfriend, and at some point she's like, okay, we need some time apart. It's like, oh yeah, that sucks. Okay, but that might be a good idea. But then she leaves and takes your fucking dog. Isn't that shitty? Actually, I'm going to take a bedroll. Do I not have it? Okay, I'm going to go back down. We know more about Beach City politics than Homeworld. Yeah, it's lame. I gotta go get a... I know it's a long... To get in and out of my base is a process. So I like have to prepare before I do end up doing this stuff. I need a sleeping bag. I'm not gonna blast it because that would destroy it. She didn't take the dog. The dog willingly followed her. Yeah, that sucks. I mean, Connie, it should have been her job to say, hey, your lion followed me. Can you, like, come get him? But no, she's just... What are you doing? She just fucking, like, took him, basically. Also, why is Lion being a little bitch? Lars, just so Lars could have off-screen development. That also sucks. I hate the Steven's point of view rule, and I will make that known at every opportunity. I think the Steven's point of view rule only detracted from the show. It's an interesting decision, but a bad one, I think. Okay, where do I need to go for the Badlands? I think just this way. You want to see the Gem War? I really hope if the fucking round table is right for once, I do want to see a prequel series. I want to just see a... I said it last stream, I want to see a goddamn Rose Quartz Greg, like, sitcom with them just doing cute shit. Because I think that would be cool. No gem war, no fucking magic adventures. Maybe some magic adventures, but just like... what is that over there? It's so far. Yes. I'd make it if I wasn't lazy. You can't make it because it's not... I know people say stuff like that, but it's not your property. I don't know if people know how copyright works and trademarks, but you can't use Steven Universe characters unless you're just writing a fan fiction and not profiting off of it. You can't just make a new Steven Universe, unfortunately. I wish that wasn't the case. It pisses me off how much better the show would be if it weren't for this questionable choice. Yes, I don't know why they decided to do that. Also, my fucking Distant Horizons is acting all weird. I haven't been to the end yet in this world. And if I had an Elytra, that would be very, very nice. But also, this looks like new trunk terrain generation. Creators made one post and it's kind of hinting at something Steven Universe related. Roundtable. Steven Universe is coming back. It's back, baby. I like speculating. I like to imagine that there's going to be like a follow-up to the show or a prequel series. That would be fun. But I'm not holding my breath for it because just in the current landscape of fucking TV, nothing's happening. Nothing's getting greenlit. Other than the preschool shows. I don't know why I brought my wrench with me. Yeah, I don't think so. It's the same... Again, I talked about Half-Life 3 earlier this stream. I'm the kind of guy who's holding my breath for Half-Life 3 this year just because I've been waiting for it for like 18 years now. How long has it been? 18 years, right? 17 years? We got Half-Life Alyx. I'm talking about video games now. I'm not, like... I'm playing video games and talking about video games. This is like, barely a Steven Universe stream anymore. I'm happy to talk about what we have. Again, that's why I do Gemology. I got comments, like a couple comments saying like, oh, the show ended fucking 4 years ago. Why are you talking about this? It's like, because it exists, because it's there, because I can talk about it. I like it. But then you got clickbait channels like the Roundtable trying to get the people who want more of it. They're just trying to capitalize on that and say, oh, there's more Steven Universe coming now. Vote on your phones. I'm falling down in here and eating a golden carrot. Go away. Go away. He went away. Nothing ever happens versus everything always happens. Yes. Yes. But nothing ever happens. That's what happens. At least current year, nothing happens. And honestly, with the treatment that Steven Universe got with Future, I'd prefer if they left it alone, let it sit for a long time before they ever come back to it. Or maybe fucking do what Avatar... Why is there gunpowder here? Do what Avatar did and just have comics after Korra, after The Last Airbender. Sometimes a show just has to end, you know? I like to think of, what do you call it? Over the Garden Wall, another Cartoon Network show. That show ended after, what, 20 episodes? That show's fantastic. How many blocks do we got? 3,000? Okay. We'll find this area, and then we'll, I don't know. I don't know what I'll do once I get to the Badlands. We're just exploring while I talk to chat. Teen Titans Go says otherwise. Is Teen Titans Go still getting new episodes? SpongeBob needs to rest. The Simpsons, Family Guy, those shows need to end at some point. I think for The Simpsons, it's going to take one of the voice actors dying for it to ever end. Though knowing Fox and Disney and all them, they'd probably use some fucking AI voice cloning to continue that show. Yeah, Steven Universe has to endure at least 3 more seasons of trauma. We're getting to the point where I'm running out of loaded chunks. We're generating new land here. Meaning, it is nearly time for me to craft a boat. Gravity Falls probably had the best outcome. Yeah, wasn't it Alex Hirsch's like choice to end the show? Like it wasn't that he didn't get greenlit. Why did I make a chest? Fuck me. He chose to end the show rather than let it drag on forever. I think 3 seasons in a show like Steven Universe or Gravity Falls, or again to bring up Avatar The Last Airbender, 3 seasons is like the perfect length for an adventure show. Yeah, we did get a Gravity Falls book. I work at an elementary school. One of the kids that I work with occasionally had the Book of Bill. So I got a good look at it, and I didn't even have to buy it. They don't have it at my library or anything. Oh, can I talk about libraries? I will always sing the praises of public libraries because they're very underappreciated, I think, in the age of streaming media and stuff. That what do you call it? Five to 7 is perfect for any show. I think that's the case for The Simpsons. I think 8 seasons was where everyone said, "Oh, The Simpsons fell off and it's not as fun." Dude, public libraries, first of all, books are free. Like you could just go read a book for free. I want to make a video probably on my second channel someday. That is a cool looking custom. Some other mod packs. I'm going to steer away from all those fish. It's really cool looking. What was I saying? Someone pick up where I left off. I can't remember what I was saying. I got distracted. Something The Simpsons. You've never been to a library, you're missing out. Libraries aren't all just books. I think that's the best thing about it. Because I go and I check out... Well, the library near me has the Library of Things, they call it. You can check out, like, tools and... You can get, like, a fucking... I'll like, go through some of the things. You could get, like, a Chromebook. You could get gardening tools. You can get yard games like a cornhole or bags or whatever you call it in your region. I've always known it as bags because I'm a fucking Midwesterner. You can check out like sewing kits or crochet kits or community journals. You can actually write in a journal and then other people can check it out and read it. There was a fan fiction journal that only had one fan fiction written in it by a 12-year-old, and it was terrible, and I could read it on stream one day, but I feel like that would be mean, and also it wasn't that interesting. There's a creation station. 3D print. Yeah, mine has a 3D printer too. You can like pay for the filament and you could just 3D print shit. Of course they have games. They have fucking board games, Switch games. A whole ton of shit you can do. You can always, if you don't own a PC, you can go and use their computers for free. Everything's free, unless you, like, steal shit. Then you just get banned. And ever since I like, started going to the library for the Library of Things to get, like, gardening tools and stuff, and, I ended up just, was like, oh, I'm here, I might as well get a book. I haven't read a book since fucking, like, high school. I've read, like, 2 books since high school, but, like, before last year. And I think in the past year or 2, I've read more books than I have since goddamn high school. It's crazy. Is that a jungle? Holy shit. I'm gonna go see if I can find a melon. Let's go find a melon in a jungle. First, let me use my sleep roll. Okay, so this is a cool mod. This is from Comforts. You can just sleep anywhere, and your spawn point doesn't get reset. That means if I die, I'm gonna lose all my shit. Get out of here. Get out of here. I'm currently reading, Thunderhead. If any of you have read the, Scythe books, it is the 2nd book in the Arc of Scythe. It's pretty good. And I think they're making a Scythe TV show at some point. Basically, it's a world where the concept of death has been solved. You can no longer die because you can just revive a body from whatever remains that are left. Melons! But then there's these people in the world called scythes. And their job is to kill people to keep the population from going crazy. And they operate, like, independently from, like, the government and shit. My Steven Universe series inspired me to rewatch Steven Universe for the first time in 5 years. That's awesome to hear. I'm glad people are rediscovering it. That's kind of my intention, too. Because, again, I've seen this show fucking dozens of times together. I've watched it front to back enough times. Is that a fucking waystone? Oh, shit. Okay. I'm renaming this, waystone. Welcome to the jungle. I was trying to spell jungle, but I spelled jungle instead. And my intention kind of was to spark new interest in... What is that? Wait, what is that? Dungeon? Could Rose make watermelon rose quartzes? I'm sure she could. I'm sure... I mean, weren't all those, like, plants and shit? What is all this nonsense? Is this gonna set off TNT and shit? Oh. I gotta look out for tripwires. I have no... Okay, I do have coal, so I can make goddamn, torches. It's from the Sophisticated Backpacks mod. It's a diamond backpack. It took 8 diamond blocks to make that inventory that big. Oh, it's a fucking labyrinth. I don't know if I want to be in here. Oh, God. We're cheating. Fuck the dungeon. Don't need it. Still looking for tripwires. Cheeseburger backpack better. True. Can you buy those in real life? Is that like a thing on... What is this? Am I gonna fall? Am I gonna get fucking trapped? Oh, it just falls down here, maybe? Oh, I see. Remember the Steven Universe Russia theory? No, refresh me. I am unsure. Now, what is this nonsense? What? Wait. I'm pushing it. You know what? Button on the wall. Whoa. Oh, that's cool, actually. Oh, that's cool. Okay. How do I get back, then? I hope there's a way out at the end of this dungeon. Oh, they're like statues. I thought these like had things in them. No, they don't. They're like guys. His penis. Wait. Oh, combination lock. Okay. It was theorized that Russia was destroyed because it was missing on the map. I think the joke was that, like, they censored the Ruby mustache thing. They gave Ruby a mustache because they didn't like the fact that she was gay, and you know that's like illegal and shit in Russia. Oh, this is for like setting spawn points. So since Russia removed Ruby's mustache and Steven Universe in general, there's a trap chest. Okay, I have to like look at these things before I just start opening them. I'm just talking. They removed Russia for them removing fucking Ruby's LGBT whatever. Steven said there's only 39 states in the future. Yeah, it's just alternate world kind of stuff. My watch is going off. Brush. How do these work? Oh. Does this just work on any gravel? You just have to, like, try it on each one? Oh, I see. Okay. Is it only naturally generated gravel, I guess? The 51st state, Canada. Yeah. Wait, why is... This one is a different texture, right? No. This one. Okay, I walked past it. Is there anything else to, like, discover here? This one? You thought Steven would end up with Petey before Bubble Buddies. You know people can just be friends in shows, right? Like, characters can have friends. I think that's something that people don't understand in this context of fandoms, that characters don't have to be love interests. They can just be friends. Like, that's a thing that exists in real life. How? I don't know if you're saying how to Petey or how to having friends. Either way, it's funny. Kind of weird that I went through this whole dungeon without, You were like 12, yeah. Both. I don't think... It's kind of a lame dungeon. I know I skipped the first trial, but... It's like the dungeon in the test. It's lame. But it's lame on purpose. That one was lame on purpose. This one's just lame in general. Anyway, I'm leaving. I found a cool dungeon. I still need to make my way toward the Badlands that I wanted to find. I'm fucking dead. I'm running across. Fuck it. Yeah. Ow, 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 ow. Okay. Onion should have been yellow diamond. Yeah. Okay, you can just walk on these. I don't know if any of you were around on the internet when that was like the theory is that like, oh, onion is a fucking diamond or whatever. I also think I talked about last stream. Why does Homeworld and the Diamond need armies? And it's always interesting to think that there might be like more diamonds. Whatchamacallit? That like the 4 diamonds that we see in the show are not the only ones that exist in the world. And that the reason that there are armies is the fact that there are other gems out there and other gem armies out there that they need to fight. Because whatever the creators said, not the creators, but like the writers said, oh, they never encountered any fucking sentient life. It's like, then why armies? Why do they need armies? They said, oh, humans were the first sentient life they found. That's part of the reason why I don't treat anything... Another big-ass fucking dungeon? Okay. I don't treat a lot of what is said on social media and shit as, like, gospel. Even if it is from... If it's directly from Rebecca Sugar, even. I wouldn't treat that as, like, canon to the show. Because it's not in the show. It's not canon. If it's not part of the show, then it's not canon in my eyes. Like, at all. I don't know why I'm getting all that. I don't need that much andesite. They said it in the show. They needed armies for wiping out planets. Yeah, but you don't need armies to wipe out planets. You just get some fucking poison gas or whatever. You just global warming it for a little while and then it kills all the life on there. If it's not an intelligent species, you don't need a fucking, like, trained army to deal with it. It's... I think that's just... If that's the case, I think it's just bad writing. I love this music. It's chill. Can I light the campfire with this? Yeah. There are definitely creators that are way better at word of godding stuff in a way that fits in others. Some of them just don't... It doesn't make sense. Yeah, sometimes they just shoehorn stuff in. I'm gonna ignore this dungeon, and I'm gonna continue on my journey. Actually, I'm gonna sleep in this bed. Actually, there's no bed here, so I'm gonna sleep in here and not get killed by that creeper. Spinel did it by herself. Yes. Just send a couple gems. It would take them a while, but yeah. Fuck it. Get this creeper out of here. Also, if anyone's wondering, I have not seen the Minecraft movie, so I'm not going to be doing any references. Unless I see one, I'm not going to say it. You all know. You know what I'm talking about. I'm going the wrong way. Whoa, 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 whoa. Backpack mob. Who is that? It's a creeper. I don't know if I want to fight that. He's so fast. Shit. Drop the backpack. Damn it. Never mind. You saw the movie and thankfully I was the only one in the theater. That would be the dream, is to just have an empty theater to, like, 1 or 2 friends to go watch the Minecraft movie. I was gonna say, whoa, that's a big pit. It's not that big. I will go see it. There's the movie theaters near me do like Tuesdays are like $6. So I'm gonna go on a Tuesday. This music is loud. God damn. What is happening? How far away are we? 300 something blocks away. Okay. I don't even know what biome this is. What is this? Where does it say? Biome Terralith Brushland. Oh. Interesting. Makes sense, I suppose. I need to move my mouse pad. What am I looking at? What is that? That's a structure of some sort. I hope I find a really, like, cool village. There's a lot of, like... Oh, wait. I didn't realize this was this version. This is 1.20.1. What was in there? Shelter Pottery Shard. Sherd. Not a shard, it's a sherd. You can't do anything with it except melt it into clay. Okay, we got swamp, mangrove swamp next to what is in these? Is this a vanilla structure, this thing? It's a shirt. The Steven Universe Wiki, they state that Steven was 13 throughout the entirety of Season 1, which is bullshit, because in Ocean Gem, Connie said that she started summer break. Yes! Yes! There's no way. The Steven Universe Wiki is not the definitive, like, source of information. As, like, comprehensive as it is not a fucking biblically accurate source of information on the show. Do I have a return scroll? Okay, I do. Also, I can say this now. I have a long-term goal, and Gemology is part of the reason that I am doing this. Or, like, I wouldn't have wanted to do this goal if I didn't start Gemology, and that is to create a Steven Universe wiki that's independent of fandom. And I would just, like, use the, like, fucking ad revenue shit to fund that myself. Because I hate fandom. I hate it. I would happily handle upkeep and fucking server maintenance and shit. If I could get people to be admins and stuff, I would happily, because I know how to do this. I've created wikis, just like personal projects that I was working on with friends. I decided we needed some, like, documentation. This is a shitty small Badlands biome. So I spun up, like, the software that Wikipedia uses is open source. So the only thing that's, like, preventing someone from creating, like, a good Steven Universe wiki or a good wiki for anything is just hosting and, like, knowing how to maintain that. And again, if I had the money, I would happily do that. And I would run 0 ads on it. I would just use ad revenue from YouTube and Gemology to keep it running. There's no, like, I don't have anything set in stone about that yet, but when I have enough, like, what do you call it? Expendable income from YouTube and Patreon and all that, I will 100% like start planning all that kind of stuff. And I'll make it good. I'll make sure to make it good. And if I can't make it good, I will find someone who can. I don't know where I'm going now. Where can I go? Steven would be 18 while Connie would be 16 at some point. Do you know about the Goldilocks clause? Not Goldilocks. Romeo and... No. Not Goldilocks. What is it? I think it is Romeo and Juliet. No. There's some kind of like law that if you're like a teenager and you get into a relationship and suddenly you're one of you turns 18 and the other one's stuck at 17 or 16, there's like a fucking law that lets you continue to be in a relationship. So it's not weird. Romeo and Juliet. Okay, it is that. I want to go to these tall things. I like rendering out. Also, I saw these like structures. I think it's like an abandoned thing over here. You have to read it twice for 2 school years. I read it in high school and I was not impressed. I'm not impressed by any Shakespeare, honestly. Romeo and Juliet was done way better by fucking West Side Story. West Side Story is my favorite musical of all time. And then when Spielberg did it, that's such a good movie. Highly, highly recommend the Spielberg Romeo or fucking West Side Story movie. It's really good. The ending is contrived. The ending of West Side Story felt way better. What is this? Piercing 4, protection 4. I might as well. I'll leave that. They had no chemistry. Yeah, it's... I think a romance needs character development. You can't just have characters fall in love. That's lame. I'm gonna find a village. I don't know where to find a village in a place like this, but I'm gonna find a village. Can I search a village with the nature's compass? Village. No. There were these weird, like, giant... There's a mod we have on this server where these, like, crazy, huge terrain, like... what do you call it? Village generation that have, like, really cool buildings. And the villages are huge and sprawling. But I haven't seen one yet. Is that another jungle? That's not the same jungle, is it? No, because these are new. These are newly rendered chunks. Steven has to be 17 at the end of Future because the movie canonically takes place in May, and Future has an episode during winter. That makes sense. And if his birthday's in August... How do we know his birthday's in August? Who confirmed that, or where was that? I sneezed. I tried to turn away. I usually don't mute my microphone for... The one bodily noise that I'll mute my microphone for is blowing my nose. I think it's disgusting to do that into the microphone. Chaos Emeralds don't look like emeralds. They just look like shiny rocks. They look like plastic those plastic gems you'd get for like necklaces for kids. Oh yeah, okay, that makes sense. August 15th. And him being like a parallel to her brother is kind of cute. I think it's fun. Dodecahedron. Is there such thing as a regular 5-sided icosahedron? Is that real? There's no, it's not, right? There's only what? 7 regular icosahedrons? How many regular icosahedrons are there? I got a few on my desk. I got some D&D dice. Wait, an icosahedron... No, polyhedron, not an icosahedron. What's an icosahedron? I'm fucking looking it up because I can't... Regular polyhedron. Okay, there are... Oh, there's a lot of them, but platonic solids, there's 5. An icosahedron is a D20. Okay, that makes sense. You don't even know what those are? Do you even play D&D? Play RPGs? What is that thing? Whoa, distraction. Hold on. Important. I was going to talk about D&D and how I'm going to run a Pathfinder campaign this summer, but no, there's a big-ass fucking spaceship or airship. What is that? You're an iPad kid. You can be an iPad kid and still play Dungeons and Dragons. That's not a video game. I think people don't realize that it's not a video game. If you want a video game version of D&D, go play Baldur's Gate. What the fuck am I looking at? Uncultured swines. You must not have many IRL friends, all you. Or online friends that you could play tabletop RPGs with. There's like a fucking observatory down here too. That's cool as fuck. It is a goddamn like spaceship. It's a fucking Star Destroyer with a big ass propeller on the back. And mobs spawning underneath it. And ocelots. I haven't seen an ocelot in Minecraft in years. I gotta find a village so I can go find a waystone so I can go teleport back home without worrying about dying. I don't know what kind of biome this is. That's a fast skeleton. Hold on. I think he's got a backpack. No. This is just like a custom dungeon skeleton. Modded dungeons. You don't like D&D because my friends are like, no, you can't have a pet dragon at level 1. You play Pathfinder, you can have a pet dragon or a drake or whatever. I mean, you gotta earn your pet dragon. You can't just have a pet dragon. Whoa, I'm getting out of here. Fuck this. I don't want to fight all this. I don't have good weapons. I'll let the skeletons fall down. These things are going to kill me. I'm too far away from my house to want to fight this. They're so scary. I gotta find a village. The only D&D I know is the funny clown. What is his name? Chuckles? I also haven't played in like a year. It's been a long time. I was part of this this group of like a ton of people, and there's this kind of disconnected world we'd play in where you could like shunt characters in and out of adventures. Shunt is not the right word, but they're eating bones. You could like swap characters in and out because it was this guild, and there'd always be these one-off adventures, and they'd be like, "Oh, you're hired to do this," and then you'd finish the adventure and then go back to the guild and then just wait until it's yeah. But last like real time I played, there was this. I had a friend who did a Legend of Zelda inspired campaign, and I played as a rogue. The first time I'd ever played as a rogue, and it was very fun. 5th edition, so it wasn't as fun. I couldn't customize a lot, but he made a point to give everyone like a unique, like cool magic item, and we like chose it before the guild or before the campaign started. He was like, "Hey, each of your characters are gonna get like a cool magic, like unique magic item that doesn't exist in the game." So I came up with a boomerang that I could like teleport to. I'd throw it and then be able to teleport to it. And it was like a really cool movement item that I had in the game. Does Garnet mind eating? I don't remember when Garnet eats. So you said she drinks something? Ruby would not smoke a pipe. She would smoke a cigar for sure. 100% cigar smoker. She would go in for the black and mild, you know. Okay, I'm gonna find let's find a plains. To see if I can find is it gonna take me? Okay, it's not gonna take me that far away. I'm gonna skirt around the big spaceship. I can only think of Clint Eastwood smoking a cigar, so Ruby would have to smoke a cigar. Whatever happened to Eyeball and Aquamarine? I don't know. What did happen to them? Someone didn't watch Future. Oh wait, what happened after Future? I don't know. You know, some questions can be left unanswered. I'm not arguing against that. They opened a bar. It'd be kind of cool. Toxic Space Yuri. Wait, is this the plains biome that I was talking about? This little tiny fucking island? Are you joking me? I was looking for a village. Come on, man. Okay, what other places can villages spawn? Taiga? Let's find one of those. Okay. We're talking about drugs again? No, we're talking about tobacco, which is a drug. I don't think the drugs discussion ever totally went away. I don't think it'll ever go away, ever. Is it toxic if they're perfect for each other? It can be. Are there any like real life people who are in a relationship based on hatred towards something else? Towards someone else? The war on drugs conversation never ends. You know what? I'm gonna join the war on drugs on the side of the drugs. Iron. I'm gonna get some iron. Not that I do drugs. I've done a weed gummy once in my life. That's all I've ever done in terms of drugs and alcohol, but that's normalized. What the fuck? Oh, it's a slime island. That was kind of freaky. Where were you when a single pale rose aired? Where was I? I don't know. That was so long ago at this point. I can't even remember what I had for breakfast. I don't think I had breakfast today. Spinel was kind of dumb. Why would you stand for thousands of years? I think you answered that in reverse. That she was dumb. Yeah. When were I? Where? Wait, what? You're given... I feel like I'm having a stroke trying to read the, trying to read the chat here. Oh! Wait, what am I looking at? Okay. Wait! Oh! Big castle thing. I'm discovering all sorts of cool shit. What is this guy? What is this guy? Is this one of the trial things? No, this is the, Wait, how do you find the trial chambers? And when were those added? I can't even remember. Maybe maybe I am having a stroke. Oh, zombies. Who's more tragic, Spinel or Ice King? Definitely Ice King. What is all this? Curses. What is that for? Did you know, guys, did you know in Minecraft when you open chat... Oh, I can't... It didn't show it in chat. Never mind. My cool fact is worthless. Did you know? If I ever got to do like a did you know TV fucking thing, I'd be the perfect... I'd do the perfect voice. It's like, did you know? In Steven Universe, that Pearl is gay. It's true. Pearl was gay for Steven's mom. Did you know? Steven is also gay, but not really. I don't like the sounds that I just heard. Yeah, lies. I don't know. I was just being funny. Did you know that lion died once and then was brought back to life? This is true because I believe it's true. Zombie villager. Okay, I found my taiga that I found that I wanted to find. But where is the village? Steven is half gay because he's half gem? Maybe. Is half gay bisexual or is half gay like its own thing? Probably. Probably both. I need to find a goddamn village. What is this? It's a different colored biome. It's purple biome. What is this called? Moonlight Grove. With Amethyst buds growing in the fucking grass. Okay. Why would Rose hang with a bunch of lions all of a sudden? Why would Rose hang with a bunch of humans? Disgusting organic creatures. I'm scared of this because I'm going to climb this and there's going to be that fucking packed snow that you fall into. I bet this is it. No. Wait. This one? No. You gotta like test every fucking snow. This shit. Okay. All animals are sentient. What? Fucking... Where did you get that? Where did you pull that out from? Not all animals are sentient. Not what? No, I'm not talking about sapience. I know what sapience is. We're gonna discuss this for a sec. I'm gonna fucking find a safe place to go for a sec because let me introduce you to an animal called the mussel. Actually, let me introduce you to an animal called a jellyfish. A jellyfish has no nervous system. They lack a true... Wait, they lack a true brain. Jellyfish has a ring nervous system. All it does is react to fucking sensory, like, touch and vibrations. There's no brain activity because there's no brain. Does it count as an animal? Yes. Kingdom Animalia. It's a fucking animal. Not all animals are sentient. I would also argue that insects are barely sentient. Certain ones, at least. Look at that. Look at all the fucking chunks I generated in, like, a line. Also, there's a slime island right above us. Animalmalia. Liam. What? They're so bouncy. What is that? Is that a village house? I'm gonna get like a slime falling on my head soon. And I'm also gonna fall in this stupid packed snow. God damn it. Get me out of this bullshit. Minecraft really captured the real feeling of walking through very loose, very what do you call it? Very shitty, loose snow. I don't have a water bucket, otherwise I just dump it all on this. Speaking of dumping everything, I'm gonna dump all of my inventory into my backpack. If I said all humans are intelligent, would I point you out? Probably. Intelligence is also a subjective thing because you ever seen those all those fucking YouTube shorts of Neil deGrasse Tyson saying like who's to define intelligence, because if humans call themselves intelligence and they have like who are we comparing ourselves to? Because we can't like we're only comparing ourselves to other animals, but what if other animals consider themselves intelligent? I don't know. Would you consider a dog intelligent? I would consider a lot of dogs intelligent. Consider an elephant or a pig intelligent. Ow. Kneel the grass tiresome. Tiresome. Why can't I see this skeleton? Why is he invisible? Invisible. Our reality is based on interpretation or something. Yeah, it's almost like a language is made up. Language is a construct created by humans. Whoa, who would have guessed? What is intelligence? Someone define that for me. In your own words. Don't tell me the Google definition or the dictionary definition of it. We're getting philosophical in this Minecraft Steven Universe stream. Where's the threshold for intelligence? Because I think my cat is not intelligent. I think he's a dumb animal. But he's more intelligent than other stupid animals. Like I have ducks, and I think they're way less intelligent than the cat. But I still... Intelligence is the amount of information a being is aware of. That's a good one. That is a good definition of it. Is ChatGPT intelligent? Is ChatGPT aware of anything? Because it's not thinking. I'll tell you that much. Here's something real existential. If there were two guys on the moon and one of them killed the other with a rock, that would be fucked up or what? Yeah, it's... Can you give ChatGPT a crisis? That would be fucked up. I don't think that's existential, though. I think that's just fucked. Oh, it's snowing. Snowing. What is that? Is that netherrack? I keep seeing cool shit. I'm just exploring. We're having fun on this exploring Minecraft philosophy stream. Don't you love the internet like a tool that anyone can use to discuss philosophy while playing Minecraft? Funny Minecraft. Is this an entrance to one of those, What are these? This is not an entrance to one of those fucking trial chambers, is it? Source of the Explorer. Chat, who is smarter, Plato or Aristotle? Was that thing real about Plato, like, flexing to win arguments? Or he would win arguments and then just, like, flex because he was like, oh, I'm strong, I was a wrestler. No? Yeah. Yeah, ChatGPT is just a language model. It's not actually aware of information. It's just a way to access information. Why is that grassy down there? Also, what update were the trial chambers introduced? Because if it is 1.20, then I'm gonna go find one. What is this? 1.20.1. It's not 1.20, was it? Oh shit. I'm on an older version. God damn it. Get me out of this shit. Yep. That's the bad stuff right there. I'm gonna jump over it. I hate the snowy... Is that a village? Wait, or is that just trees that look like a village? That's just trees. The problem with the I like Distant Horizons as a mod. It's cool. It's one of my favorite mods in Minecraft. But it always makes trees look like something way more interesting than it actually is. I should play Ace Attorney because it's philosophers. Philosophers. I would like to study some philosophers sometime. Again, public libraries. I'm going to sing the praises of public libraries again. I'm just going to take a fucking like laptop and go wait. When were these added? Hold on. I'm going to look those up. Wait. No, I'm in the wrong thing. God damn it. Give me back to the game. I don't want you to see what I'm searching. I keep hearing I think, but... Okay, you're probably right, but I'm just wanted to make sure. Yeah. Okay, actually... conflicting information. It was 1.20.3, and you could enable a data pack to do trial chambers. Introdasting. ChatGPT is parroting the point where it can trick humans into believing it's sentient. I was half convinced when it like first came out and you could just like use it for free. I was maybe like 30% convinced that they had like created a true artificial intelligence, and then after like 2 more days of using it, I was like, well, this is kind of not impressive at all. Because it always like used the same sentence structure and stuff. Do you ever see the chart of I think it's like WebMD articles? It was like how like after the advent of ChatGPT, how many WebMD articles use the word delve? Like delve is the fucking favorite word of all these AI language models. I don't think I've ever used the word delve in my life. Now that I think about it. Village, finally. So never use the word delve if you want to you know how in like schools, colleges and stuff they put all your essays through a AI detector, which again is kind of bullshit because all those are all powered by fucking language models, the same language models. Never use the word delve, and I never actually plagiarize a fucking language model. Never use ChatGPT to write an essay. That's lame. That's hella cringe, is what I'd call it. Okay, I'm gonna sleep to get rid of the snow. I bet the YouTube YouTube compression algorithm hates how much snow I've been dealing with. It probably looks like shit. I bet it looks all crusty and pixely. Once reading a message from a client halfway through, realized it was written by ChatGPT. I think you sent that one on Discord. I did, I've seen a few of these, on some of my videos. I've gotten, like, just a handful of these comments that are just, like, copy and pasted from ChatGPT, and I have to wonder, why? What's the point? Why leave a comment if you're fucking just copying it, if you're just using an AI language model? If you're not actually like interested in the video enough to write a comment, then why bother, you know? Unless it was just a bot that's just like sole purpose is to generate comments. Grok, think for me. Jarvis. Jarvis, kill that guy. There usually is a waystone that spawns in these villages, but I can't find one. Huh? Did he just fall off? Tony Stark was the original Grok user. Tony Stark is what Elon Musk wishes he was. Honestly. Is that a fucking snowed on cherry forest? Weird. Worst betrayal when it comes to ChatGPT was this publication on Substack since at that point if it's something you're writing about, a personal publication, what's the point? If you use an AI. One of my old friends was such an AI shiller. My dad is kind of like that, but he uses it for more like cuz he does a lot of tech stuff. I mean, he's retired now, but he's like me. He migrated over to Linux after I did, and I was like kind of singing its praises. So he did the same thing because he's also sick of Windows. But so he just has this AI tool that he can like open a terminal and then tell the AI thing like, hey, I need the commands to like do like to write a script to start this program when I boot my computer, and then it'll just do this. It'll say like, hey, this is what I'm going to do, and then say do it, and then it'll do that for your computer, which is cool. I think that's a good use of it. There's good and bad uses for AI tools. The granite field. Interesting. I'll get some osmium ore. I don't know what this does, but might as well, you know. If I was a gem, what gem type would I be? Like personality-wise, or what would I want to be? Realistically, I would not be a quartz. I am not strung. I'm not a strunk boy. Personality-wise, I'd end up being a pearl, probably. Maybe not a servitude kind of pearl, but like the intelligence and like obsessiveness comes from it. A zircon. Yeah, I think I would be a zircon. I could be a lawyer, I think. If I had the patience to go to college to be a lawyer, I think I would. I do not have the patience for that, though. I like law. I like studying law, but I hate politics. I'll say this now, and I'll say it in a future video. I will never use this channel as a platform for politics. I have my political opinions, and I will keep them to myself. I probably won't even keep them to myself. I don't know. I probably don't have as many political opinions as most people. If I was a gem, I wouldn't be one. Well, that's the lame answer. An era to Peridot. You're too dumb and weak to be any one of them. Then you'd be a ruby. You said it, not me. That someone... Chat's saved. If any VOD watchers are there, I'm not calling someone in the chat dumb. They called themselves dumb. I just parroted it because I read the chat out loud, so then people know who I'm talking to. Rubies are not soldiers. They're like guards, but they're shitty. They're shitty and adorable. That's why you need like 3 of them to actually do any work. Which diamond is my favorite? Yellow diamond, I think. I think yellow diamond, I mean, you would just see her the most, so she gets the most, like, screen time, I suppose. Very, very interesting character. And it was fun to see Peridot call her a Claude in that one episode. One of my favorite episodes in the show. I'm gonna get a boat and just do some boat ride on the ice. See how far this ice goes. See if I can, like, outrun the chunks that are loading. You have a carnelian at home shaped like an egg. I have a big-ass piece of calcite. I got to go back a few years ago when I worked in a 4th grade class, and they did this, fuck, my boat got stuck. They got to go on they did a unit on geology, and at the end of the unit, they did a field trip to a quarry, and they got to, like, break apart rocks that are, like, geodes and stuff. And, they get to, like, take home whatever they found, and I found this big fucking rock with a giant-ass, piece of calcite that was like the size, not quite the size of my head, bigger than my fist though. And I was like, I'm taking 1 rock. Like, I know I'm not supposed to. I know I'm like a chaperone on this fucking adventure, but I'm taking this big ass piece of calcite. I actually took the whole rock and then chiseled the calcite out when I got home, because I didn't have enough time to do it while I was there. I don't see any waystones. I'm looking for a goddamn waystone so I can go home without using my return scroll. Speaking of geology, is a waystone a real fucking rock? No. Calcite? Dragon in... What? Credit for Creators Contest, Manware went from 26% to 27%. Okay, I'm using the return scroll. I'm bored of exploring, and I think it's getting time that I want to end the stream, because we've been chatting about random bullshit for a long time. I think next time, I remembered you can do like a Q&A thing in... I want to see how... I want to see how that works next time I do that. But for now, we're returning, because I can't find a real waystone. Also, the level of details are all fucked. Just big-ass blocks. I'll return to my home, and I'll probably end off the stream. It was fun. I'm going to do a longer discussion period instead of switching to games so quickly. Even though it was like an hour of discussion and then I switched to games, I think an hour was not long enough. I think I like the discussion part more. It's harder to play a game and talk at the same time. That's just me. People calling trinkets... Oh, collecting trinkets cow instinct. Crow instincts. I'm stupid. Can't read it. It's getting late. I can't read chat anymore. Dragon, big-ass crows. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. I do have the dragon instinct of hoarding shit. Actually, I'm not much of a hoarder. I try to get rid of stuff more often than getting new stuff. I don't buy stuff. The last stuff that I bought, actually it was kind of recent. I bought a fucking meat grinder from Goodwill for $5. Oh, Tree Lee Games. Thanks for the $5. Super chat. Flan, good dessert. I don't think I've ever had flan. Does that take eggs? Because I need more uses for eggs. I got my ducks laying eggs constantly. What is flan? You know, we're going to turn Minecraft off. We're going to go back to discussion for a little bit. I feel like that's a good use of my time. Let's talk about Steven Universe and flan. What is flan? Have I had flan? If I chopped you up into a meat grinder, I love Germa. I loved Germa before he was a streamer, before he was cool. I'll do the heart on that that $5. Thank you. Thank you for the $5. I'm gonna make flan with what? How do you make it? How do you make it? French cream caramel. Flan au caramel. I forgot how to speak French, but it does take eggs according to the French. I hate recipe websites. Goddamn. You gotta scroll 7,000 pages down. You need 100 grams of sugar, 3 tablespoons of water for the caramel, the custard cream, 2 eggs, 1 vanilla pod. I don't have that. Okay, 3 egg yolks. Oh, you need 2 eggs and then 3 egg yolks. Okay, I have a ton of eggs. I'm the only person in the fucking only person in the fucking country who has too many eggs. Flan? Flan. I'm reading it as a fucking American. 'Cause I am an American. Flan. There's a powder version. I don't... Like a pudding? Sell my eggs? I do sell my eggs. They're duck eggs, so I sell them for $4 for half a dozen. The American pronunciation is flan. That's stupid. It's flan, clearly. All right. We're getting Google to tell me how do you pronounce F-L-A-N? Here we go.
Flan.
What? That's not real.
Flan.
And then the British...
Flan.
Flan. It's flan. Not flan. Flan?
Flan.
That's not real. That's fake. I'm British now. I have some disgusting English DNA in my thing. In my blood. Makes me sick every time I think about it. I'm joking, of course. Only half joking. You're Californian to pronounce it the British way. Yeah. The fuck? Find the Spanish pronunciation. Actually, we'll just go to Google Translate. Hold on.
Flan.
Flan. Yeah. Spanish. If it's... Hold on. Is it originally a Spanish dish? Is that what Is it the origin? History, custard. It's a fucking French origin. But flan is the Spanish word for it. Okay. As a Hispanic person, I'm taking psychic damage over this conversation. Oh, flan. Wait, both cream caramel and flan are French names. However, flan has come to mean different meanings in different regions. Spanish-speaking countries and often in the United States, cream caramel is known as flan. This was originally a Spanish language usage. Okay. Of course all fucking desserts are French. Everything but ice cream. Did you know ice cream is like Iranian or something like that? Hold on. I remember reading about this. The origins of frozen desserts, some sources say history of ice cream begins in Persia. So, imagine the fucking difficulty of like, okay, Persia in 550 BC. Imagine the difficulty of like hauling ice or like floating ice down a fucking river, like loading it onto a boat. And then having like frozen fucking frozen desserts in Persia of all places. Isn't that crazy? The logistics of that is crazy. It looks like goddamn pudding. It looks good. I don't believe I've had it. I think it is just a type of pudding. I might make this maybe tomorrow. I need to make more things with egg. I need to start baking more. I baked some cookies a couple weeks ago, and that only takes 1 egg, but I need to make more things to use the eggs that I have because I can't keep up with 3 ducks. I ate 3 eggs, 3 scrambled duck eggs, and it was way too much. I felt sick after. 2 is enough. 2 is enough for me. Well, 2 duck eggs is like 4 chicken eggs. That's how big they are. We got so sidetracked. I don't even have a goal anymore. I've closed Minecraft. I wanted to do a little more like Steven Universe discussion, but I just have fun talking about random bullshit. Fuck, you mean Dusty? Oh, I don't like to think about that. Anyway, it's been 3 hours. I think it's about time. This conversation is derailed enough. Thanks to everyone for watching. Thanks everyone who came and chatted. Thanks for the $5 from Tree Lee Games again. Very much appreciate it. Next week, I'll do this again. I do really enjoy doing these streams, even if it does derail into random bullshit. Maybe next time I won't do as much gaming. I'll definitely do something other than Minecraft. I don't think that one was the best pick because I didn't have a goal in mind. Or if I do Minecraft, I will have a better objective. But yeah, this has been Gemology Live or something. I need to come up with Tree Lee Games. Thanks for the $10. Plant a tree. I probably will. And I know what tree I'll plant. I'm going to plant a plum tree. But yes, I will make flan one day. It's flan, not flan. That hill means nothing to me, but I will die on it. All right. Good night, everybody. Thanks, everyone, for coming. Thanks, everyone, for watching. No, you're objectively incorrect.